Can you grab me one when you're in there?
Yeah, I got you.
You got water for me?
What's this letter you're
Nice catch.
telling me about?
Are you gonna show him?
Yeah, I have it.
What do you look at me for?
I don't know. You're next to me, I guess?
Kevin doesn't even,
So,
doesn't even give me a line.
Well, I didn't want to touch it with my fingers.
You know what? I appreciate that.
Yeah, well, you know.
yeah, because you're being a bro.
Yeah, I don't want your finger. in my
So, this was in my pocket instead of my keys, but I wanted to go get you. That's why I took Larry's car.
That's
So
right.
there were 19 Ravens, of which...
Kevin.
I got you.
Okay, continue
Go ahead.
telling. Of which 5 were deceased. 2 were of noble bearing, although 1 was the least. All 19 had a roll. Had there been 20, their count would increase. 9 kept a secret while 1 took the keys. Needless to say, there were 14 Ravens left.
All right, put it down here for a second, because this is definitely like no.
That's gonna help you.
Yes, it is.
Doesn't make any sense.
Because I can't see it when you're reading like that. I can't remember everything you read.
Those big sausage fingers were in the way, too.
Well, first of all, my sausage fingers are not even here nor there. Okay?
All right,
know they're there.
Let's try to do this mathematically. Okay, so there's 19, right? 5 were deceased, so that's negative
14.
5, right? So that's 14. Okay, 2 were of noble bearing. That's irrelevant.
So there's 12
right?
that weren't noble bearing and 2
Right.
that were.
Okay, so
Sorry.
right, 12 and 2. Although 1 was the least,
So out of those 2,
so that would be 1.
if one was a prince, the other was a
Right.
pauper or whatever. It doesn't matter. Or a king.
So that's 1 and
There
1
are
and
2.
13.
There are 2 over there.
1
Right.
and 13. That's 1 and 13 then.
No.
Instead of 2 and
Or
12.
is there 1 and
No, it's
12.
out of the 2. The 2 that were. No. 2 were of noble bearing, although 1 was least. So out of those 2,
No, I know that.
1 was
I know
higher
that.
ranked than the other one.
I understand.
So
what
older
that,
brother, younger brother.
I understand what that's
So
saying.
there's still 14 left.
But no, I understand what you're saying. But mathematically, if you're doing a mathematical problem right now, right, it'd be 19 minus 5. Where does the 2 of noble bearing come in? I mean, would that be minus? Would you minus them
I would separate them. Not
the
necessarily
19?
mine, so there's
from the 14 left over?
14.
That's
So
not my
there's
brain.
12
So
and
now
there's
there's
2.
12. Okay, so now there's 12. Okay, although 1 was least, so do you add 1 back?
No. You subtract 1. So there's 1 who was above the other one.
Okay,
There's
so it's still 12.
Yeah, but
Stays at 12.
the main 12 are still there.
Okay.
Hold on. That's still from the original 14, though. So,
Yeah.
No, there was 19 originally.
Well,
right.
5 are dead.
but 5 less.
Right, so it's 12, right? We're still at 12, aren't we?
Okay.
We are, because 2 were of
Right.
noble birth.
All 19 had a roll. So are we adding the 19 back?
No, we would start back with 19. There were only 19 to begin with. You can't add 19
Okay.
to 19.
Had there been 20, their count would increase.
Yeah, because 1 plus 19 is addition.
So that's irrelevant then.
Irrelevant.
So 9 kept the secret. See, that's where I get lost there. 9
So
kept
out of the
secret.
14, 9 kept a secret, or out of the 16, 9 kept a secret?
So that leaves 5.
Or not 16, 14 or 12?
Oh, then that leaves
3.
3.
Yeah.
While 1 took
Out of the
keys.
3, 1 to the keys.
So that leaves 2. Needless to say, there's only 14 Ravens left.
Well, that's it just.
Tom, what were you talking about before we went something about?
So what I said was just like regarding the Parvins thing. You remember that, Kevin?
Yeah.
The note that we have about Parvins?
Right.
It was like a puzzle where like what was written in it didn't really matter.
That's what I was gonna say. It doesn't
It's
look.
kind of like
the
Babel.
story's not telling a direction for the map, right? Hold on.
Oh, no, I'm listening.
Listen to me.
I'm
okay?
interested.
The story's not telling a direction for the math because it keeps referencing an original number, so you're not doing the math to get to a result. Does that make sense?
No, not at all.
Okay, so you're talking. Are you
Yeah.
talking about like that
So-
time? Are you talking about the first letter of each line?
I don't know what the hell you're
Right.
gonna say.
So
yeah,
right,
like that
so
sort of thing.
follow me. So every
No idea.
line has a number in it. Okay, now since it's more of a rhyme and it's not directing the math, but every single line, and they made lines longer to just keep one number in each line. So I'm thinking every number means something.
Yeah, listen here, Rayman. It is a letter, dude. I don't understand what you're talking
Right.
about.
But
You're talking English.
it's a
It's so
riddle.
confusing.
But
It's
why-
a wild goose chase.
So maybe it's the first letter of each line. Just like what Tom was saying, like that. Remember the time it was like the first letter of
But that's what
every
you were saying.
line?
Why
Right.
would you say that?
My
You had to
point
go-
is, no,
Willy
well,
Wonka
so
talking about
T-
my
China
point
factory over
is,
here.
each line I believe is more important than the story it's telling. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because the story doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
So you have T-O, but then there's a 2. So would that be a T?
Tot
T-O-T-A,
or T-O-W.
T-O-A-A. T-O-T-A-A.
Tota?
No, there's
Ah,
no T there.
H-N-W-N. What the heck does that mean?
Two of all these idiots that are reading this letter,
Yeah.
it's not right.
Well, what is your, well, Mr. Brilliant, what is your?
I don't know. I literally had no idea. I'm not saying that I'm smarter than you guys. I'm just saying that I'm dumber than you guys.
Well,
I
do you
guess.
want to find your keys or not? Because obviously this
Yeah.
is probably
I
the way
would love
your
to find
keys.
my keys, Larry. I didn't decide to lose my keys out of my pocket and then put a note in it.
Unless
Well, I didn't take your keys out of
You
your
come
pocket.
and say, "No, I want to find my key." Yeah, I just don't know what it means. It's not my bad. I'm dumb.
Well, we're
Okay,
trying to
so-
figure it out, but
right.
why are you dissing everything that everybody says?
Right.
I'm not. Everybody says it.
So-
This is what he said because it makes no sense.
if we're all wrong, then what about? Okay,
No, go
here's my other view. Ravens must mean something because it's their place.
But
Well, that is a good point.
Baltimore
It does
Ravens.
say something about Ravens
I
twice.
don't know.
And it also, Ravens deceased. Ravens are
I was just gonna say
are-
Edgar Allan Poe over
Edgar
here.
Allan Poe.
Right,
So that, that has something to do
Hey,
with
that was
it.
Ron.
right.
He was
But
a
where
poet.
does
right.
the noble bearing and the one was
Yeah.
least?
Like the King
I
of Thrones
really
or something.
don't-
I don't watch that show.
And what is 19 had a role? You mean there's 19 people that are doing this crap?
Right.
No, I don't
really?
think so. No.
19 people were
I think he-
in on
yeah,
it,
focus.
and
There's only-
5 have
But
died,
there's only 14 left.
or have 5
excuse me.
said
There's only
we're not
14
in
people
it.
doing it.
No, yeah, but I'm just saying you should subtract like 5 from the 19 and make it 14. Like, that's the worst case scenario is 14.
What?
So if there's 14 people that are doing this, we don't stand a chance. I mean, who are the 14
Right.
people?
Right.
I'm not saying there's 14 people. I'm saying worst case scenario is there 14
What about the
people.
9 that kept the secret? Where are the 5 others that know the secret that aren't keeping it, that aren't telling us?
Maybe we're the 4 that aren't part of the
Tom.
19.
Well, it's 5.
Is there any other, like, what was it called when you use the first letter on each thing?
Right.
An acronym.
Yeah.
There's a name for it, but I don't remember.
Well,
It's an acronym, like Roy G. Biv, right?
Not an acronym, but I.
Are you sure? The Roy G. Biv is an acronym, right?
Well, right, but it's
So you're thinking of anagram.
That's
Are you
I
sure?
was gonna say that, but
Anagram is like a screwed up
is there
word.
any, oh,
Thank
how
you
about
for letting me know,
that?
'cause I had no idea.
Is there a
Wow.
possibility you can use the last letter of each line?
What about
Oh,
VIP?
yeah,
Is VIP an
no,
acronym?
What
no.
was that?
VIP.
SDGT. Well,
What is that?
maybe
That's an
if we
acronym.
mixed them up.
Yeah, very important people.
SDGT
Right.
EETST.
Oh,
That's
last
a
letter?
lot of the
If you
same.
do notice anything about this, if you were sitting there trying to figure out a common denominator for this, one of the things is that there is a number in every line. They didn't even spell out anything. Everything is a number.
Right. That's what sticks out to me.
Well, if that's the case, what does numbers represent? I mean, that's the question, right? I mean, I know I'm not a genius here, but
The highest number's 20. Lowest number's 1.
Yeah.
there's 19 in between, which are 19 ravens that are left.
Yeah, it can't be a mathematical problem because how does
That's
that
my
tell
point.
you where keys could be? Right? That,
If it-
it can't be
well-
that.
well-
I don't know.
If it was a mathematical problem,
Or a house number?
I believe there would be more directions in the text for us to solve the mathematical problem.
All right, Matt
Right.
Quest. I just need to figure out what is
Right,
going on
makes
here.
sense.
I where my keys are.
Subtract the.
I'm sorry, what is
Except
it called? MapQuest?
the
I
19
thought we were going to Matlock.
minus 5.
That'd be a good one. And
But
we're working the same
19 had a roll, but Had there been 20? What's that even mean? It doesn't.
I don't know. This is,
It doesn't mean. So you add 19 plus 20. See,
Right.
it doesn't make sense
no, nothing makes sense on that.
as a math problem. But I do believe the numbers on each line are important.
Right. They definitely have to represent something.
It got to be something, because if it wasn't, they'd have a little bit of this line up there, or
Right.
so. I mean, right?
Could it be? Hold it.
I don't know.
Go with the letters. Could it be the letters of the alphabet?
Oh, you mean like some? Oh, what was that movie?
Could it be?
Oh my goodness, Dan Brown. Who was that? Da Vinci.
I have
Right?
no
Like
idea what you're talking about.
Da Vinci Code. They use like
I never saw it. Was that Tom Hanks movie?
Yeah, like numbers mean something, and letters mean something, and symbols mean something else. It could be
Where
like.
you going?
I'm just
Like,
looking at
one-
the letters of the alphabet so we can count them out. So
Yeah,
what's the
one could be
19?
A or two, or one could be Z,
Yeah, Ken.
or backwards or
Can you
something.
just be quiet for a second? Sorry, dude. I'm
no.
not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to be realistic.
Fresh piece
Well, let's write it down here.
Yeah.
So number 1 is 19. Is that the first word?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7. That's 14, 15,
A,
16,
B,
17,
C,
18,
D.
19. S.
S.
What's the next number?
5. 5 were deceased.
5. E. What's next?
2.
B.
B.
Yeah, this is not spelling anything. 1.
Seb. What? Wait.
Seba.
1.
Seba.
C. 1 is A.
Seba.
What's next?
19 again. So that's another S.
S.
Sebas. Sebas.
What's next?
20.
So right after is T. Okay.
9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I.
I. 1. That's an A
A.
again. And 14.
Well, it's obviously it's N. It's obviously N.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Sebastian. So what does that mean?
Ah.
Sebastian.
Doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever.
No, that's the same freaking name that Terry said that her gnome is.
Oh, you're kidding.
That's the same name that she said. You know what?
Huh.
That's weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a hold of her. Obviously, it's them.
What was it? Did you hear that?
Another coincidence.
Now I don't have to worry about it. That was loud, dude. You hear it squeak?
Oh, I heard it.
That was it. Sorry, Tom. We figured out what it was.
Put on my speaker.
No, Terry,
Put on
we
speaker.
we're reading it. Let me put this on speaker for a minute. You there?
Yeah.
Yo, so Joe's keys came up missing, and they got to be over your house. So what are you guys trying to pull?
What are you talking about?
I don't know if it's a letter.
All right, so you guys you guys gave us a letter here,
You're so cute.
and well,
Stop
obviously it's
accusing her. Just ask her.
okay. So well, anyway,
I mean,
there was these clues on here, and the name Sebastian came up. You there?
did you hang up on her?
She hang up?
What?
What?
Oh.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I don't know what you're talking about. You're not making any sense whatsoever.
Hold on, I'm gonna try to video call you.
You came up.
Oh, it won't let me. It won't let me.
I'm hooked to you. I'm looking at my face right now.
Well, I'm not looking at you.
It says your phone number.
Well, it says Terry can't receive video calls right now, so I don't know what's wrong with your phone.
You gotta get rid of that droid.
Yeah, it's probably you.
Listen. Anyway,
You got to show her that letter.
all right. So there's a note that was Joe's keys were missing in his pocket, and
She has no idea what you're talking about. Like, give her
I'm
the
trying to tell her, Joe.
Don't come at me, bro, because I'm worried about it.
So anyway, Terry, Joe's keys were missing in his pocket. There was a note in his pocket. It's bizarre. I mean, this note is bizarre.
Read the note. Read it to her. Just read it to her.
All right, you ready? There were 19 ravens, of which 5 were deceased, 2 were noble bearing. Are you there?
You lose her?
It dropped.
Really?
Well, that's odd.
Yeah, what kind of service do you have? She hang up on you? She went hung up on you.
it.
Yeah, it dropped.
Yeah.
You came up, like, don't come in
I
too
think it's
hot,
all-
Larry.
You did come
All
hot.
Don't come in so hot,
coincidental that all these numbers.
Don't be so
Sorry,
accusatory.
not be
Like,
dismissive of you.
Yeah.
Don't come in so hot. Be like, hey. Hey.
accusatory.
Yeah,
You there?
accusatory. She came in hot.
Hello?
I hear you. Where are you?
You hung up on me.
Don't stop accusing me.
For some reason, I can't do FaceTime with you. For some reason.
With my phone.
Yeah.
Why? Because you don't
Anyway, listen to me. So this note. Did you hear anything that I said?
I heard you say Sebastian.
Yeah, right. Why can I not hear you?
Joe's keys.
Did you turn the speaker back on?
Hit the speaker button.
Hold it. Wait a second. I gotta hit the speaker button.
There's new.
All right, you ready?
It's first time you just
All right.
First cell phone.
Sorry.
So
Not your brother.
yeah. So anyway, this note that we have here that was left in Joe's pocket, which is bizarre. It said there were 19 ravens, of which 5 were deceased, 2 were of noble bearing, although 1 was least. All 19 had a roll. Had there been 20, their count would increase. 9 kept. Not. Are you there?
Is she beeping in?
Hey, which one?
Are you there?
Something's going on, Larry.
Who is beeping?
All right.
With my phone.
Listen, the note says that Sebastian. Something
Has
about
the keys.
Sebastian has the keys. And that's the only person I know of Sebastian is your freaking gnome.
Has the key. My gnome has Joe's key.
That's what
That's
this note says. Could you check? Could you check?
Yes.
Alright, well, that's all.
Okay.
What do I gotta do? I gotta video this?
No, just look for it.
No, just tell us if the keys are there. We'll come over and get them.
They ain't gonna be there. Don't be ridiculous.
Don't, you came in
You
hot,
always
Larry.
read a book.
But it's not my fault. Joe's keys are missing.
Yeah, but you came in hot. You should have been nicer
Oh
about it.
my god.
You could have been nicer about it. I know she's...
Oh my God, what?
They're on his ear. They're on the same place the ring was.
All right, yeah, it's
All right,
real
we'll-
fun,
yeah.
real funny.
We'll
Yeah,
be
all
over
right,
to get
we're
'em.
coming over to get them. All
Ridiculous.
right.
That's so funny, Larry. I'm serious. This is scaring me.
Yeah, we'll be over.
Yeah, we'll be over in a
Yeah,
minute
how
to get
scary
the
it is.
keys.
That's
All right, goodbye.
ridiculous. I can't believe she had a key.
All right, so
Oh,
let
yeah,
me
That
know.
is obnoxious.
So scary. We get
Well, it's
a note
100%.
that just so happens.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Finish it up. Let's go.
I'm taking this. I'm never going to finish this in time. I just got it.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take your time and finish it, and we'll go over there. Let them wait. They're the one took the keys. Let them wait.
No, because I want to know why they took the keys. I'm pissed.
They're not gonna tell you why.
So now we know.
It's 100%. There's no question about it.
I'm sitting there acting like she doesn't know.
Yeah.
How many times did she hang up on me?
It's a lot of coincidences.
Twice.
Yeah.
I thought her to be the third
Yeah.
time, but I guess she didn't hang
Convenient
up.
coincidences.
Yeah.
Well, you get so many coincidences, it's not a coincidence.
You know, it's weird because we
It's
actually
squinky dink, but
we FaceTime, but it's not FaceTime. It's called Duo on my phone.
Probably
It's
doing
like, we've done
FaceTime.
this before, though. I mean, we've never had a problem before.
Duo
She
is
wanted
like the
you-
wish of FaceTime.
Duo for me is like a VPN network for my job, but I think that she didn't want you to see her face.
Well, I say we just go over there, get the
Yeah.
keys.
I mean, it's.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm down, dude. Forget it.
Yeah.
Tom, you don't have to come.
You driving?
Yeah. I only have
Hold on.
to here.
Shotgun!
I guess we'll see you when you get back.